Good morning, everybody. Hey, if you don't have one, make sure you grab a ruler for today, okay? I want to go over yesterday's symmetry, and then we're going to start drawing some shapes with that ruler, okay? All right, so first of all, great job yesterday with this page. I noticed this on a lot of people's papers. They had a line of symmetry right down the middle on that equilateral triangle, right? It's good. You could fold it. It's congruent on both sides. Spoiler alert, watch this. Isn't that the same triangle? Oh, come on, man. Now I got it. Now I'm done. Uh-oh. If it's an equilateral, if it's a regular pentagon, a regular hexagon, an equilateral triangle, you're going to have a lot of lines of symmetry, okay? So here we go. Corner to side, corner to side, corner to side. We have 1, 2, 3 lines of symmetry, right? Okay? Same deal down here. Couldn't you go corner to side, corner to side, corner to side? And if they're good, use your ruler, of course. They'll all meet in the middle, right? So there would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 congruent sides, so 5 lines of symmetry, okay? So just keep that in mind. And yeah, you guys did a great job with the rectangle and this crazy thing. Just horizontal, just vertical. You can't fold these, so you can't go diagonal, okay? But just something to remember, okay? All right. Grab that ruler. We're going to draw some shapes here, okay? And here are my 2 rules, okay? First of all, let's do these on paper. So grab a blank piece of paper, grab a ruler, and then just take a picture when you're done. But I want your lines to be straight, okay? So grab a ruler and make sure you're using it, okay? And when you're done, just put some symbols in, because your sides might not always be equal, but if you put the symbols in, you're kind of showing me, hey, well, this is what I was going for, okay? But they should be pretty close if you're using this bad boy, okay? All right, this says draw a right angle. Now, I know what you want to do, right? You want to just go like this. Okay? Oh, look, it's a right angle. Well, we could do a little better than that, okay? So let's just draw a line maybe going horizontal. So I'm going to leave a little bit of breathing room down here. I can see that bottom line. Maybe I'm going to go from the 1 to the 3. Inches, by the way, not the centimeters. 12 inches on this side. There's 30 centimeters on that side. We don't need that one, okay? All right, so I've got about a 2-inch line. It's straight, okay? Now check out this little trick. So this line extends horizontally. What if I use one of the lines that's on the ruler to make a right angle, okay? So maybe I could maybe put that 2-inch again. See how it's kind of like this line that I drew goes right into the ruler, okay? And if you look, that kind of makes the start of a right angle right there, all right? So the thing is, you just got to hold it down, get it to just the spot where you want, hold it with that hand. I'm going to draw that line right there, okay? If it's a right angle, it's going to have that little box, okay? And they don't have to be the same length. It's just an angle. It's just how many degrees they are apart. But let's make it a ray. A lot of angles are rays. So they'll start at this point. One goes this vertically, one goes horizontally, okay? And I have a right angle. And if I kind of use my old measurer Hey, that's pretty good, right? That looks like a right angle, all right? All right, now this one says, let's draw an obtuse angle. So what if I just kind of do the same thing I did before? Maybe I'll make like a 2-inch line or so. Make it straight, all right? Now there's a lot of ways you can go with this. We could extend it here kind of like we did before. That would be a right angle. What if I pushed it in this way? I traced it that way. What would I have now? Looks like an acute angle. It'd be less than 90, right? What if I go the other way? So start here and go out. Looks like it's greater than 90 degrees. If I use my unofficial measurer, yeah, I'd say maybe like 100, 120. But it's definitely an obtuse angle, okay? So I'm going to put my points in because they both start at that point. My rays go out this way, okay? Can I put in my right angle box? No, it's not a right angle, is it? All right, sweet. Okay, let's do this one. It says a right scalene triangle. Well, I know right means 90 degrees. Scalene, hey, when you get on the scale, well, Mr. Monday gets on the scale, the number keeps changing, so it kind of makes me think of a short and a medium and a long side. That's what I like to remember for this scale, okay? Now let's draw another right angle. Maybe I'll do that trick I used before. And it doesn't really matter how long the sides are because they're all going to be different. So maybe I'll go 2 inches here for this one. Let's do a right angle that goes up. Do I want to go up 2 inches? No, that would be isosceles, wouldn't it? So I'm just going to go up 1 inch. So I'm going to find my 1 inch. It's the long marker here. And it's going to go directly into this one. Trace it, make it straight. Okay? All right, so this is kind of my long side. This is a short side. Hey, it's a triangle. Better have 3 sides. Should I just draw it like this? No way. You got your ruler, make it straight. I'm going to go point to point. And I like to just leave a little bit of room so you can find it. And then connect it straight across. Are we finished? No, we're not. Right angle, check. 3 sides that are different lengths. Well, yeah, this looks like my short side, maybe like the medium side. That's the long side right there. When you get to high school, when you have a right triangle, the side that's across from the right angle, so it's always the longest side. There's a crazy word for this. It's called the hypotenuse. It's the side across from the right angle, all right? When you get to high school, when they try to explain it to you, tell them you already know that one. Maybe you can go home that day, okay? All right, probably not. Draw a rectangle with dotted lines of symmetry. Okay, rectangle, opposite sides are congruent. Line of symmetry means you got to divide it right down the middle, just like you guys did yesterday. Maybe start at the top here. I'm going to go 3 inches across. Maybe I'll come down. I'm going to use my ruler. Uh-oh, I can't get it on that side. I want to get my... Just turn it. Sometimes I get stuck too, okay? Grab your ruler. Now my inches are on that side, right? Yeah, maybe I'll go... Maybe I'm going to go 1.5 inches. So I'm going to find that little half marker. And that'll be my extension, okay? So I'm going to move it up a little bit. 1.5. Okay. Draw my line down. whatever I do on this side, I should probably do on this side quick. So I'll start here, work my way down, try to keep at a right angle. So this is going to go straight into that one, right? So it looks pretty straight to me. How is it? Not too bad. Takes a little practice, guys, though, so don't get discouraged, all right? Just do your best. Okay, I'm going to connect them on the bottom. All right, you put in the symbols, because this is how a kindergartner would make a rectangle, right? But what would you put in? Go ahead. Yep, all right, opposite sides are congruent. These two opposites are congruent. Right angles, right? 4 of them. I think something else. This arrow shows that this top is parallel to the bottom. So they'll go the same direction and never intersect. My sides also parallel. I'm going to do a double arrow. Double arrow. These guys go the same direction. They'll always stay the same distance apart, right? Okay, we finished here? Nope, we need a dot, some dotted lines of symmetry. Corner to corner. Wait, not corner to corner. What am I doing? Let's do vertical here. So maybe I'll find the middle. Put it here. And maybe I can match up that line. So that line kind of goes into my ruler there. That looks pretty good, right? Let's go dot it across this side. Like I said, guys, not going to be perfect. But it's just good practice for now, okay? Hey, I think I made a right angle here. I think that's perpendicular to this side. If you look, this line of symmetry is parallel to these two. So just adding a new line, you can kind of find other things in it, okay? All right, that is exactly what we want. 2 lines of symmetry, right? Can't go diagonal because it wouldn't fold that way, all right? Okay, guys, you have 2 to do on your own. It says draw a square with dotted lines of symmetry. Do this with the ruler. I want to see it on paper. Draw everything in, put your symbols in. And this is it says draw a right isosceles triangle. In case you forgot. 2 S's. 2 sides are congruent, right? All right. Make them up, put your symbols in. Best you can do. And I'll take a look. All right, guys? Take care. Have a good one. No science and social studies today because it's going to be a half day here. But I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.